And hi. You can do some hula dancing, Alan.
Get dizzy doing that.
You get dizzy? There they come. First one in.
Last one out.
Hit that thumbs up on your way in. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Mona. And Brian's here. No worries, Cheryl. I'm pretty tired. I'm probably going to be pretty quiet tonight, too.
Here they come. Hello, James. Hello, Benita.
Yes, say hello to Shelly.
Hello, Shelly. Hello, Patricia, Gloria. Tammy. Welcome.
Do you hear it, guys? How quiet it is?
Shh. We hunted rabbits.
We have a puppy sitter.
Hello, Deanne. Hello, Kathy and Mary. Shelly says, sound on? Mary Ellen, Joanne. So everybody can hear us, right? Or at least hear me. Hello, Doris and Joy, Diane, LaShawn, Matt.
Cheryl said yes.
Yay.
All right. Last week's paintings are blooms.
Because it's springtime.
Yes, it's springtime.
So we'll go to the first masterpieces.
Well, the tiles were the first ones we did.
I was going to show both of mine first. And then
Okay.
this one came out. That's got to be one of my best.
I think so, too. Lots of sparkle.
I like that center, too. I know you didn't like the white showing up like that, but
I like his little, where he blew too hard in the middle and he got those little bitty white specks. It looks like a tiny little flower in there.
go right in there. And there's another one right over here. I like it. What would you like to say about this one?
That was my warm-up tile. That's all I have to say. I will say, though, the Art Alchemy paints worked fabulous for these blooms. And I just mixed up, I think, 24 new ones today.
Like she doesn't have enough already.
How many bins of containers of paint?
This one was my second one. I'm not real crazy about this one,
But you did get,
if I could cut this here.
Yeah, you did get some bloom in there, though. That's important.
But I didn't get any onion. I wanted the bloomin' onion. Now this one, if you look at it at a certain angle, let's see if I can.
See, the thing that I like with those Art Alchemy is they don't sink. So if you use them as your base color, the micas from the color art won't sink.
To me, that looks kind of like an enlargement of a housefly. So do you remember which one you did next?
I think the one that's in your hand.
Well, I was dog sitting the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Look at the metallic. It's almost like a flash. Then there was this one.
That was the last one I did.
This was the last one?
Yeah, that was all our alchemy paints.
Oval.
This one had the knockout in it. You can see some purple in it. But all those little white spots there on the top, I'm going to touch those up with some carbon black. I'm not digging that. So it needs a little bit of dry brushing.
TLC.
And then those were all of our funky Art Alchemy color names, like the unicorn stuff and the fairy wings and the butterfly. And
Now this one, if you turn it the right way, looks almost like a horsefly. Or hummingbird.
or bloom. So those were fun to do. I still have a ton of that paint mix up that I need to play with.
The question is, where do you want these?
You can put them in that mini fun rack. Yeah. I cleaned that all out for you. Hi, Nate. I didn't see you come in. Sorry. I was keeping my eye on Alan.
I don't know why. You trust me out? Think I hide something?
So I prepped a bunch of canvases today, so you have all your sizes available again.
Okay, so where's the 36 by 48?
You're funny.
I thought you had all of them prepped.
Hmm?
I thought you had them all prepped.
I prepped a couple big ones. They're 16 by 20s there if you want to do a 16 by 20. I have to clear my table when we do big ones because there's too much stuff on the table.
There's just too much stuff.
Some
Period.
Monday, you and I will work on a couple of big ones. Well, I don't know how we do that though. We could only do one because they have to stay on the table to dry.
Oh, you clear the drying rack. You got 1, 2, 3, 4
Not for a
shelves.
big painting on eyebrow.
Well, how big?
You know, like
You could go like
3 foot by 4 foot.
you could do a 24 by 36, 24 by 30 in there.
Yeah, the new canvases I bought. Yeah, those fit in there. That's why I bought them.
Plus they were on sale, right? All right. Let's get down to business.
Business.
Business. I'm choosing colors. Anything you want to talk about?
St. Jude's auction is going to be May 1st at 7 p.m.
What day is that on?
Saturday.
Okay.
That way I have Ellen here on Sunday to help me box.
Yippee.
And,
Something happening Wednesday night?
oh, is it Wednesday night?
Or are you going to do it on the 1st?
We're doing it on the 1st.
It's a Fool's Day.
Yes. So Thursday at 7 p.m. we'll do the drawing for all of the sponsors. So if you've donated to the channel or bought us something off our wish list or left me a tip when you buy paint, all your names have been entered in for the drawing. And I do have paint sale going right now. I started it Wednesday. So it's
cool.
12 jars for 100, 16 jars for 130, 28 jars for 230, or you can get all 40 colors for $325, and that's all free shipping. And it's any colors you want. If you're picking 12, you pick whatever 12 you want. They're not limited to the original 12 or anything. So if anybody's interested in buying paint, send me an email, Christina Welch Art at yahoo.com. And for those that buy it from Etsy, I have 10% off on Etsy too. So just a little announcement.
A little?
Just a little.
I'm going to go with a combination that I wouldn't normally do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're gonna see how this is gonna come out.
You do you.
Okay. So we got an 11 by 14 canvas, gadget, a shovel.
Dustpan.
No, for me that's a shovel.
Is it?
It's a cat shovel.
That's not a poop scooper.
Yeah, it's missing the ridges, but color choices. Now, this is an odd combination. Don't know what's going to come out like. Somebody was already cringing in the audience.
Wasn't me.
Yes, it was. PBO, iridescent blue black. Blick, prism violet. Lucas lavender.
So I'm not minding those three. Keep going.
Here we go. Soho cad red light hue. That hurts you. And Soho cad orange hue. Why does that hurt you?
I don't know. I want to say Dollar Tree, but I don't think it was Dollar Tree. It probably was Dollar General.
Okay. Gonna spray the gadget with WD-40 silicone lubricant.
You don't have to.
You don't think so?
No, because you can make it. I can peel the skin out of it when you're done.
Oh.
Remember? Remember?
What did you do with that skin?
I have it over there. I showed it last week.
So the big question is, how do I want to put this in here?
So are you doing a base coat?
I don't think I'm going to need one if I use enough paint.
You can't. That won't hold enough paint to do that canvas, honey.
You don't think so?
Susan's scared.
Don't be scared.
I just took a bunch of allergy meds, guys, so I might get a little loopy. Not any worse than usual, I don't think.
Is anybody else scared? Hello, Janice. Color brave tonight. Or color foolish, whichever way you want to look at it. So you went a white base down.
I didn't say anything. I just asked you if you were using a base.
Yeah. And I said no, and you said you're not going to have enough paint.
I didn't say anything about a white base. So you just go ahead. You do you, baby.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, actually, I think our heater just kicked on, didn't it?
It did.
I have a heater on one side and an air purifier on the other. Although we did have the air conditioning on. What day was that? Friday?
Yeah.
It was so hot in our house. You wouldn't know it was 80 today, though, right?
It wasn't.
No, I mean, since Friday, you would think it was winter again.
Oh, it wasn't that cold.
We have frost advisory for tonight.
Tonight, yeah. But it wasn't that cold. It was in the 60s yesterday. Had to mow the lawn for the first time this year.
Susan, on the back, is that what you're talking about? I have a video how to remove resin drips on my channel. So I was talking to Doris on the phone the other day, and she turned me on to this new art supply website.
Well, Doris, thank you very much.
She's laughing. So they had a really good deal on Amsterdam 500 mils and Convexo canvases and Liquitex medium and gloss varnish. Yeah, it was bad.
Understatement.
Oh no, Cecilia. I don't want snowstorms. It's the wrong time of year. Doris says, what was that sarcasm?
That wasn't sarcasm.
Is it Art Supply Warehouse, Doris? Is that the one? I don't know if the sale is still on. I think it ended today. Well, it's probably good till midnight. I'm not positive though. Yes, Art Supply Warehouse. Let me see if I can grab a link for you guys. I don't see the sale still on, but they do have some cool stuff. So here's the link. Yeah, they had some things that Jerry's was out of. And they had some things that they were cheaper than Jerry's too.
Could that be because our garage is becoming Jerry's second warehouse?
It is. Our foyer is now Jerry's warehouse.
I was going to take a picture of that and post it the
You
other day.
should. Our foyer is full of the retreat stuff, and that's not even all of it.
Okay. Let's just see what kind of creativity we get out of this.
That's good. Cool. And that's kind of cool too. I did buy some New Amsterdam colors that I didn't have because I keep getting requests for Dutch pours. Now that I did that one for the switcheroo, everybody wants me to do Dutch pours now. So
The big question is, do you want to do Dutch pours?
I don't mind doing them. I just have to mix the paint separate from how we mix it to pour with. So if I do one, I got to use up the paint, you know. Yeah, that's about what it is, Linda. I do have like a bunch of canvas in the foyer that needs to come out here, but I don't have anywhere to put it. My dining room table has canvas on it. I have nowhere to put it. Oh. I almost want to go get the U-Haul now. It's parking in the driveway.
Yeah, not at what, $17 a day? I don't think so. I'll tell you what colors I think really play well together.
Hi, Tammy.
Is that iridescent blue black and that
Hi, Donna.
cat orange hue. Let's see right in there.
That's the blue black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be pretty when it's dry because it does dry like a bluey purple, iridescent, flashy color. I couldn't get over how many bins of paint we packed to take to the retreat. It's like we found a box and I'm like, oh, that's all gotta go. Oh, that's all gotta go.
Stuff she bought for last year's retreat
Yep.
that she forgot she had.
And like we have one bin that's just a toolbox and one bin that's all gadgets and one bin that's all Kleenex and hand sanitizer and hand soap and all that stuff. Oh my goodness, it's too much. That's interesting.
I think I'm gonna have to do a little rec though.
Nate, I have 2 bins left. I might have to cut you in half. So what are you gonna do with it?
I need to wreck it just a little.
Okay.
Just looking for something to use.
I'm glad we bought your truck cover though, because I think
You
we're
are?
gonna need the back of the truck.
So I like what's going on through here. Not real crazy about this here with the purple just standing out, but
Let me pull that closer towards you.
sorry.
Here you go. Are you a contortionist, Nate?
That'll fill back in. A little tilt. Spin it. Get a little closer to me.
Oh, he's salty, Linda.
Who's salty?
Nate. He said he was all pretzel-y. So Linda asked me is unsalted. Reminds me of that t-shirt we saw last week.
Which one's that?
Don't be a salty heifer. Deanne says, nice noodling, Alan.
Nice what?
Noodling.
Noodling? I want to go to Switzerland and go yodel in the valley.
Oh my God. I'm not going.
Oh, did you see that?
I did. I saw it.
That was not.
You have so many bucket list places to go.
I just need a bigger bucket. What are you gonna do when I'm out?
Yodeling.
Yodeling.
Probably making Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Or Swiss chard. I know what I'm going to do here, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. I can't do it. Can't do it.
You're not making mud, are you?
No, it's not, actually.
We're still blurry on that one side, Jill. It's my camera. I think I'm going to have to get a new one.
New camera?
Yeah.
No, we got to get the cannons out and get those things going. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, then you had the OBS system and all that up and running. And we need to take 2 weeks vacation to figure it out.
Okay, I think I'm done canoodling.
Deco Art Enchanted Iridescent Top Coat Acrylic. I don't see why not. We use
I
Dragon.
don't know that one.
I don't either.
Echo didn't know it either. Oh, wait, what's that? So we use the Dragonfly glaze as paint. I don't see why you couldn't use that.
Now, if we're going to do something again similar to this, I'd cut back on the colors and I would just try the PBO with the 2 oranges.
Really?
That blue black. I'll probably take the purples out. Oh, we'll see what happens when it dries.
Got a few little muddy spots there.
That's not mud.
Yes, it is.
Where?
Right where the purple fingers are. Where the yellow meets them.
In here?
Yeah.
God, look at the cells in that though.
I know, but I see
There's
mud.
not mud. Look, I'm gonna bring it up really close. Do you see any mud?
Yes, I see mud. Purple and orange make mud.
Purple and orange make brown.
Nate, don't do it.
Do what?
Trying to get my Echo to play music.
Here's a playlist you might like.
No,
The
Echo,
top 50
no.
most. Here's a playlist you might like. The
Echo,
top 50.
no.
Here's a playlist you might like. Rediscover the 90s. Alternative on Amazon Music.
She's a bad girl. Echo, go to sleep.
Off to the drying rack. Is that Nate?
Yeah, but she can't hear him.
Is he telepathically telling her?
Well, when he sends me a message on Messenger, he does a audio message and makes her play all the time. So for Christmas, I bought him that Alexa and did it to him.
What do you want me to do with the dustpan? Because it's mostly purple.
Well, it's not a skin, so
Yeah.
put it in the bucket.
Okay.
In the bucket. Doris. She's telling her to play Baby Shark. That's one I can't handle right now. Brian says, wash it.
I'm going to tell Brian.
Oh my goodness. I spent all weekend getting caught up on everybody's videos and cleaning my studio. I'm close to being organized. I got one more cubicle delivered today, so
Say hello to JHA Art Studio.
hello. Can you pull the camera back and show them that rack I bought?
Are you sure?
Yeah, put your finger over the camera so you don't make them dizzy by pulling it over there. Wait, I'll do it.
You do it.
So let me show you this thing I bought, guys.
Let me
Slide
pull
that
this
box over here. So hang on, I'm gonna pull you down. And I'm gonna put my finger over the camera so I don't make you dizzy. All right, so I bought this thing at Michael's. It's 2 pieces, actually. The bottom part are perfectly sized slots if you have push pins in your canvases and you go up to a 14 by 14. And then the top part I had to pull out because I bought extra inserts. But I bought another one at the top part to put on top of that because you can keep adding. So that's going to save me a lot of space. But after I resin these and take the push pins out, they'll fit in there with the slot there. So I'll be able to double up. So that saved me a ton of rack room. Because if you look to the left, I got a ton of paintings to varnish. My studio's a mess. So we won't.
That's why I'm surprised you wanted to show.
I know, that was bad. I just admitted that I have a problem.
You have
I have a little problem. Just a little one.
It's an opportunity.
There. It's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
So,
Janice says she needs a couple of those.
I think everybody should have one of those because, one, it gives you a place to cure your resin stuff. And that way it's not getting bumped. I got to go in front of the microphone, guys. Hold on.
Sue Johnson says Jenga.
It's not, that way it's not getting bumped. And you can leave it in there for a while. Oh boy, I really got crooked, didn't I?
Nina says, I see creativity. I don't see a mess.
Well,
If you knew her,
I used to be like severely OCD. Like my hangers have to be in chronicle order, you know, in color order. But I'm getting better because I don't have a choice. But it does make me very nervous.
Kathy Carl wants to know, did you guys make or buy the racks you have your paint bottles in? I think she's talking behind you.
My paint wall is just shelves, and I did make those. I made them when we first did the first paint wall. I just keep using the same wood, don't I?
Yep. We just move it to bigger and bigger walls. Add more and more paints.
I'm not adding more paints. Actually, I'm trying to use up so we can put more Parage Posse paint up there. So, 16 by 20. What would you guys like to see tonight?
That's not fair.
What?
You asked me, what are you going to paint tonight? And you go ask them.
I have like 5 ideas, and I just want to see if anybody picks one of them.
Okay. Still not fair.
I'm quicker with picking colors, so. What do you mean it's not fair?
Still not fair.
Brian, I'm not doing a starburst, and you already know that.
Hello, Renee. Glad you could make it. Dutch pour.
We already had the discussion about the Dutch pour.
A purple flip.
If I do a cloud pour, I have to mix paint. You know what we could do? Remember the injection that we did? We could do it without silicone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing them with Brian and Mona and Kristen on our collabs.
Nate wants to know if you've done a bottle bottom in a long time. You
Yeah.
did one a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
I just answered him.
Well, I'm playing catch up on these.
You playing catch up? Well, you know, it's funny, Linda, because I can go back and look at all my old videos and go, boy, I haven't done one of those in a while. And I get up here and it's like, what was I watching? Yeah. That's how quick it goes now.
So do you remember the colors?
I do.
I was looking for that painting.
It's a round black. It's a round. Should be right there on the rack.
In this rack?
No, that one.
This rack.
Because it's a 16. Is that it? Okay.
That one?
So this was the one that we did, but we used silicone. So let's do one without. We're still going to get some cells from the gold. So that was Fire Opal from Folk Art. and it was Knockout from Art Minds. Ooh, I have just a little bit of that left in my bottle too. And it wasn't 24 karat gold, so it's going to be our gold.
Tammy says, how about a double injection?
And then I used Victoria's Muscadine wine, which I need the jug because I don't have any without silicone. So I'll pour some of that in a cup.
Hey, there's somebody.
But it's towards the bottom. Yeah, I think that's it. Good job. That's the one. Oh, she's full too. She's full.
Who's for?
Uh-oh, they're talking about hot dogs and chili. They're making me like hungry for something like that.
Onions and relish. With the onions for Sarah.
Where'd you get this from?
Michelle.
And was it towards the right side?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it almost looks like barn red. All right, so that's mixed. Pour some in the cup. Ooh, too much.
Guess I'm going to be using that color on my next one.
Oh, Maria wants a meatball sub. We had a lot of good food while we were at your house, Maria. Can't believe how much we cooked and ate. Yep. We had chicken scampi, and we had steaks, and we had tacos.
Andrew says, stop with the food. You're making him hungry.
All right, let me move this one aside. So I have to put a black base down first, and then we'll make our little puddle. Let me shake this.
And we welcomed you home every night too, Maria.
Well, she came in and said, honey, I'm home. That was a great week. Save just enough to put. I've got more anyways.
Nate said he just bought the complete Golden Girls cookbook.
I didn't know they had a cookbook. Working with black filming is awful, just so you know. The lights will probably blow us out on a big piece like this. So my goal was to get my Dutch pour up in the bedroom yesterday, and I didn't get that done.
My goal was to get the lawnmower.
Yep, and I listened to Ellie bark the entire time that you burned cardboard and mowed the grass. Ellie went on her first long walk today. Jacob took her.
Ellie went on her first shopping trip too.
Yep, we took her to Petco on, was it Saturday? I'll have to show you what we bought because it's absolutely adorable. Oops.
And then also, does anybody use Master Touch paint as a base coat, especially for a Dutch pour?
I haven't for a Dutch pour, but I've used it before.
As a base?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm making sure I have all the colors because I'm staring at that painting. Okay, let me get my tops off. Make this a little easier. We're going to fill it to the rim. So we need all that paint. So these syringes are now in my Amazon shop. Leave your cap on when you're filling your syringe so you don't leak.
Isn't there also one in Brian's basement?
Yeah, I sent Brian one. So I did gold, and now I'm going to do Victoria's Muscadine wine. And next to that, I want the knockout because that pulls a beautiful purple.
Doris says she needs Ellie's measurements to make her a 2-2.
I'll have to measure her belly. So the breeder that we got her from, they just had a litter of puppies last week. And the mama had 7 puppies, and she only weighs 13 pounds. Ellie weighs 13 and a half pounds. So that'd be like Ellie having 7 puppies. They're so tiny. But it was her first litter. She's 3 years old, and it was her first litter, so she'll do well. I love watching their videos when they get new puppies. You get to watch them grow up, and then they do their little farewell video. It's nice for people getting puppies from them. All right, I'm going to put my plunger in because I am to the top. I might have went too far. Ooh, my cap came off. She's bouncing on the door. I hear her.
Because we've been talking about her.
He's not watching her. I told him she was going to do that. I may need to add some more black. So we will do that because I have to have a big, deep enough puddle for that to come out the way I want it to. You need to go address that. Grab her and take her to him and tell him he's not doing his job. All right, here we go. So I like to put it right down in the paint. We want to squeeze, we want to bubble, we want to squirt.
There now.
There's my bubble. What, Ellen?
She's gone now.
Oh, she must have gave up. They're not answering the door. Either that or you came and got her. She's not spoiled at all, you guys. Not one bit. So we'll let that set for just a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and lift that up. Get all my stuff out of the way because I have to tilt. Okay. Here we go. I just want to skim over the top of that to get rid of that bubble. Isn't it beautiful?
Wow.
All right, so let's torch it. We have no silicone in there. So Pop in the air bubbles. All right. Let the magic begin. I hope. I hope. So I'm just rolling that pile of paint around before I start taking it off the corners. So I better come up through or I'm going to cry. Well, we can always spray it with WD-40, right?
We did that once before on one of mine.
I know, I found it yesterday.
Sue Johnson says she loves these. It's a surprise.
It is, it's a surprise. It's starting to peak. Sorry, guys, I have to come this way.
Shelly's got a good question. Is it her? Or does anyone else love the sound of dripping paint?
I love the sound of dripping paint. When it's a painting in process, not a painting that's supposed to be curing or drying.
Good night, Janice. Thank you for joining us.
All right, I'm not seeing much, guys. We're getting a little billowing of the knockout coming through. See? Now hold on, because I'm going to torch it. We have to stretch some more.
Yeah. It seems kind of weird, but I really like what's happening here.
Well, we all did until the cells popped up.
It's almost like the moon coming through some dark clouds.
Yeah, well, we need more than that. Okay, I'm going to stretch some more. Open says me. It is really buried under that black paint.
Now, black usually sinks, right?
Not as much as white does. White takes the most mica to make a color. So black's usually right behind that. But black is different in acrylic pouring because it's not heavy enough sitting on top of another paint to break through like the white does.
Hello, Janet. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
I think we're going to have to shoot this with some WD-40. Oh, and then we're going to be really in trouble with tons of cells, aren't we?
Cecilia said maybe it'll develop over time.
I don't know because it's just sitting there. Look. I got one little spot. Looks like a tadpole.
Looks like a mushroom.
I mean, I'm not getting much off of it now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nate. He said final space. And I'm thinking space, the final frontier. Good night, Renee. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening.
What color is Maria looking for?
She's looking for knockout, she said.
You won't find it. It's been discontinued. I've looked everywhere. I spent 2 days looking for it. I even looked on eBay.
Kathy Carr says, what if you wreck it? I know you don't.
I can swipe areas, but that doesn't mean we're going to get any color though. I have a piece of plastic that fits the entire length of this canvas and I could swipe it. I used a lot of that gold too. That should be poking through a little bit. If I would have used Deco Art 24 karat, we would have got cells. Well, at least now our experiment has been proven. We got nada.
I kind of like it too, Marielle. Nate says let it sit.
Let it sit for like a painting and then bring it back. I just don't want it to dry if I'm going to do something with it. You know what I mean? On the edges. We could do some swiping with it.
Tammy Hayes says, how about balloon it?
We could do that too.
Get some of that black off. I really hate that you do anything with it, to tell you the truth.
I don't like this.
No, I don't like that either, but everything else.
And I know if I touch it, ugh.
Good night, Doris.
At least this'll.
Christina,
Good night, Doris.
Get you those measurements for Ellie.
Let's leave it and we'll come back to it. Let's see if any of that black sinks.
Lachette says, birth of the cosmos.
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to dry so much darker. That's the thing. So you probably won't see any of it. I don't know. I'm going to move it. Can you take care of that other one, babe, so I don't get paint on it? Okay, baby. All right, let me take care of these because I've got black paint on my hands. Guess I don't have to do those tomorrow.
You're messy, girl.
I am messy. I am, I admit it. It's an empty.
Oh, yay.
Why? You haven't been doing them. What are you yaying about? I did them all last time. 80 some of them. 86 jugs, I think I did. He's slacking. He's not the bottle washer boy anymore.
No, I'm the raw material chaser.
You're the working your butt off boy. Man. Are you going to use this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. No silicone in it.
You
You're
can put a drop or two in it, yeah, if you want. We can dump it in the bottle when we're done with it, because the bottle's halfway. All right. Okay, babe.
Okay.
Have at it.
And then what?
Whatever you're going to do. Oh, let me show them. While you're doing that, I'll show them Ellie's birthday dress. So we were in the clothes aisle at Petco. And they had this beautiful little dress. But all they had it in was an extra small. So I was kind of bummed. And I'm looking. I mean, I was digging through all the clothes to see if they had another one. So we started walking Ellie through the store. Took her down the raw aisle. Took her down the toys. And I came upon an end cap. And there it was. There's Ellie's birthday dress for September. Isn't it adorable?
This is Ellie in the shopping cart. Turned around. Sorry.
This is what she was doing at Petco. So Maria has gotten her this really beautiful collar and this little princess tiara barrette. So she'll be wearing those with this dress for her birthday because she's going to be a princess. But I don't think she's going to get much bigger. She hasn't really grown. She's gained a pound, but she hasn't really grown. All right, Boo. You were supposed to be picking colors while I was doing that.
I had to share. You know?
Yeah.
Had to share. There. Got a color right there. How's that? Oh, that one's almost like gone. You can have some more.
Brian. I had to go back and look, Brian. What technique are you doing? And I can help you.
I'm doing a
with
flip
that.
and drag.
So you maybe want a chocolate and a gold.
Really? Look what I have my hand on.
Good job. You're a mind reader.
I think I need one more.
Linda, if they were Brian's, he wouldn't have to leave to go pee. Too funny. So I was watching Kathleen Miller today. Her husband Phil tapes her while she's doing her drizzle swipe bloom things. So he did a video today, and she schooled him on everything. And she's like, "You should know what you're doing. You tell me what to do all the time." It was hilarious. I was laughing through the whole video. Hey, and I'm keeping it mellow, guys. You should see what I really like. Those that are going on the retreat will get to meet the real Christina.
The real Christina?
Yeah.
You mean the one I see the other 162 hours a week?
Yeah. Well, you're not here enough to really see it. I'm tired when you get home.
We're both kind of tired today. It's kind of a stressful day today.
Well, we're late. We're up late on Sundays, which is like our biggest downfall. Then we suffer on Monday.
Yeah, imagine what we'd be like if we got like 8 hours of sleep. Though I did let you sleep in yesterday, so.
I know that retreat's gonna sneak up on me so quick. That's why I'm getting everything done.
She's already started the packing process.
I'm about done with that. Today, the last of the bloom stuff came in today, so
But now
I want to get it packed and get it out of here because it's in my way out here. It was so nice to pull some big canvases off my racks to take too, because that gave me a little more room for the ones that have been sitting on the floor waiting. Oh, and the hose did come disconnected on that. There was a puddle of water over there today.
Oh, okay.
I'll fix that before we go to bed.
Yeah, remind me in an hour.
Okay.
Okay. Color choices. All Porage Pastel paints. Dark chocolate shimmer. Gold Rush.
I'm gonna try, Kat.
Don't have a lot of this. Coral Reef Metallic.
What's in your hand?
Silver. No?
The coral reef and the gold are both gold tones. Why would you put a silver in there?
Because I like silver and gold. Okay. How about Snow White Iridescent Pearl?
Why? 4 colors is all you need for a flip and drag. The less, the better. You start putting tons of color in there, you're gonna get mud. Learning experience.
I've been doing this for 2 years. I should know what I'm doing.
You should. How many times I gotta yell at you?
You know, my ears are only so big.
Well, you don't listen anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, that picture you put on Facebook was
Muscadine
hilarious.
Lane. That's the second time I put it up there.
It is?
Yeah. That was from a year ago. I'm going to put a little silicone in my cup. Okay. What color do I want on top? Which will go in the bottom of my cup, which is going to be the coral reef.
That's the color that's going to be on top.
Yep. Then I'm going to go with the
I was just testing you.
I know. You weren't listening.
I'm reading.
And the Gold Rush. And then the dark chocolate. Just touch my canvas a little, so let's cover that up.
Brilliant.
So flip. Now, I know a lot of times people like to do it in the center, drag it this way, drag it that way, but I want to try going from one end to the other.
We've done that before, Susan. Lots of artists have done that before.
What's that?
Put a push pin in the cup and then flip it and pull the push pin out. And then you have the ones that poke the hole in the cup and then put a piece of tape over it. It's been done.
I really don't need to poke a hole because I use silicone. So let's just see what we get out of this.
Nate, I'm going to send you a link to the house that I want.
Don't buy it, Nate.
Only so I can tell him to take the virtual tour and ask him which room he thought I was going to use for my art studio.
Okay, I see horses there. Let's do a little tilt.
I really thought the coral would have been on top. Isn't that where you want to move, Montana?
When we going?
Nate wants to move to Montana. Why don't you and Nate move to Montana? And I'll stay here. Open that baby up, Al. I see all those gorgeous colors trying to come through. What is that thing coming out of the middle? It looks like a sprout.
This?
No, on the other end, other side towards you.
This here?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's kind of cool how that happened. Let's see what happens when we give it a little torch.
Kangaroo pouch.
What? Kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
There's the baby. Now, the one thing that I'm seeing here is because that muscadine wine did not have any silicone in it.
No, but your other colors did.
Let's see if I can blow a little more of this out. So you know who doing you know what?
Not changing, Tammy. Still looks the same. You know who doing you know what where?
Yeah,
Where?
you know, inside.
The microwave?
No.
That was the microwave.
Oh. Gotta do something with this area right here and this area here. I actually like what's going on with this.
So gentle with that hairbrush.
Just dainty.
This will dry pretty though, because I have Victoria's muscadine line dries so nice and dark.
Oh, should I do anything else? Still not crazy about that little gap there, but what you think?
It's pretty. Very pretty.
I think I'll stop right there. Off to the drying rack.
To the drying.
So what time is it?
You know what time it is.
What time is it? I asked.
It's time for our weekly giveaway.
The fans go wild.
I'm not finished with it yet, but close enough. I'm gonna put a pad down so it won't stick out on black.
Clean up my mess.
And then we'll bring back the other ones. I'm gonna have to do something with it because it is not developing at all. So everybody refresh. So you're in live chat. Oh. It's easy to find. So this week's giveaway.
Ooh.
I'll let you show it off. It's a modified bloom.
Oh no, they can see my reflection in it.
So remember, if you won in the last 30 days, you cannot win again. And if it's going outside of the U.S., the winner pays shipping. Inside the U.S., I pay shipping.
That's a 12-inch round, right?
No, that's probably an 8-inch. Your ruler. So if this is your first time watching us live, we usually do a giveaway every Monday night. We mix it up. Some months it's paint, some months it's painting, some months it's jewelry. 8,
10.
10.
We're right in the middle.
We split the difference. So we always tell everybody, and don't start yet. But we have you pick a number between 1 and 50, and we have it written down on a piece of paper what the winning number is. And if whoever guesses it first is the winner on our timestamp. You may not see that time on your chat, but on our timestamp it shows us the first person to guess that number. And we won't argue with you.
Now, Nita said she won last week, so she's not playing. Did Nita get her?
I didn't ask her.
Nita, did you get your winning from last week yet?
I think everybody should be refreshed and ready. Oh,
Nope,
she
she
hasn't
said-
got it yet. I'll track it for you and see where it's at. Okay, is everybody ready? No guessing numbers yet. They don't count. All right. On your mark, get set, go.
We have a winner.
We have a winner. Guess who our winner is? Nate Cerami. Ba, ba, ba.
Me too. Congratulations, Nate.
Good job, Nate.
Still got a little finish work to do, right?
Yeah, I have to take the drips off. That was quick. That was quick.
So you want it back where on the resin table?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. Come back again next Monday. I haven't decided what we're going to do for the month of April yet. Could be something interesting. And of course, our sponsor giveaway is April 1st. So we'll have some great prizes for that. Okay. Let's bring her back and decide what we're going to do with her. So we got nothing. It's just too dark. It looks really developed on the camera, but it's not when I'm looking at it. Ooh, that light is right on that. We have to turn that light, guys. I believe it's this one. Nope, it's that one. It's this light. Okay. Oh, it's going to get the corner of it. I'll pull it over. What are you doing? So we have a couple of options. We can balloon kiss it, we can swipe it, or we can pour over it. Let's take a vote. I have picked the winner. Nate was the first one to guess it on my end. I'm not going to argue with anybody. So.
Flip and drag over it, Nate said. Then it says swipe. Mary calls balloon. Pour over.
I see more pour overs than anything else. So that's what we'll do with those colors, since I still have some of that Victoria's Muscadine wine left. So we had gold, knockout, and fire opal. All right, I'm going to use these paints up because there's not a lot in there. And I'm probably going to have to add a little bit of black to the cup so that I have enough to go over, because it's very thin right now. I don't know how well it will stretch. But we do need a little black in the cup anyway. Now, I think I'm going to add black that has silicone. And that will be the only thing that has silicone in it, just so we get a couple of cells. We may not get many at all.
Justine says it looks like a fire at a different angle.
Yeah, if it hits the light just right, you can see all this waviness, but if you're looking down at it, you don't see that at all. So the light is bringing that out.
Jennifer says she sees a scary skull face in it. I actually see that now, looking at it from an angle.
All right, so I'm going to go black. And I think I'll put the fire opal on top of that.
Lady Gem, hello. She says she loves it just like it is.
It's what you guys are
Really,
seeing is
really
not
dark.
what it's not. Yeah, it's not what it doesn't look like that at all. It's the light bringing it out. Okay.
Yeah, Christy, I see that demon too. That's got to go. We can't have demons in our paintings.
No, we can't.
Joe says skull face. Deanne says, I see Ellie. The alien skull from Doom. We wouldn't know. We don't play Doom. Nate.
I'm just filling my cup with the same colors. Oops.
Oopsie, you almost got it on your paint.
It was funny because I was watching Michelle today, and she's like, there's some professions you never say oops. One was a doctor. I'm like, yeah, hairdressers, we never say oops.
Just a little happy accident.
I want to go till I use up all this paint so that I can refresh these bottles.
It'll grow back, right?
What?
And oops.
I've never done that. I might have dropped my comb on the floor and said oops, but I've never like ruined someone's hair and said oops. I've never ruined anyone's hair. That'd be horrible.
The chat says orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah. All right, last round.
Janice wants to know if my red painting got any more cells. It did. Actually, the burgundy seems to be sinking a little. Or the Victoria's line is sinking.
Yay. I like when I get that last drop out of there. And the rest of the knockout. Oh. I think I might have enough to make like half of one of these bottles of knockout. All right, now I'm going to top it with black. And that's going to be the end of this cup. I think.
So remember the last, the one that you did with the silicone, you said you really disliked all the cells.
We used one color with silicone, remember? And I think it was, I can't remember which color it was. And then I was like, oh, that would have looked so much better if I wouldn't have torched it. Okay, so I have a pretty good size cup of paint here. I think what I'm going to do is just like put it in a corner and maybe like release the suction and kind of float it around. Let me just swirl it once. I'm so indecisive tonight with my paintings. Okay. I have to lift it up just a little bit. Okay, let me poke a hole in there with my skewer. I like a big hole in there.
Yeah, you don't want your dentist to say oops either.
I miss the dentist we had in New York. He was funny. Isn't that funny? All the silicone was in the black. And we have cells already. Okay. Now we have color. And we got cells.
You know, I like how the cups just glide. I like those floating cups.
I like doing the intermingling ones. All right, let me stretch it out. See what we get. I'm going to do corner to corner first. So I'll make sure I have enough paint on the corner. Not lose too much of that. So right now my paint's in the middle. I'll stretch it out this way. See how it's rolling over just a little bit? Because that layer of paint that was on the canvas was not very thick. So I want to make sure I can stretch it this way before I start tilting off. And I don't know, I think that's the fire opal that's in the middle. We might have to manipulate that a little bit. Come on. It's all right, guys. So we won't have a ton of cells. That's a good thing. Boy, that muscadine wine sure showed up, didn't it? Keep going. I don't know, I kind of don't mind it now that it's stretched out. My hands are a mess.
You're welcome, Shelly. Brian took care of the end.
Brian took care of it.
Yeah, we had a little troll.
Oh.
He's on troll patrol.
That's Brian's job. All right, let's torch. So I may play with that yet. So we probably won't get any more little, well, there's a few. I lied. But it's not going to be a massive amount as if we used everything with silicone. I think I'm going to swipe this out with some black.
You go get it.
And the one little spot there and there where the knockout showed up. So I'm just going to put a little bit of black paint down here to dip into. So I can get that fire opal opened up. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to grab it with my little palette knife and pull it over. find my little palette knife? I know I didn't pack that. Or some things I couldn't pack. Like, no, I'm buying one just for the retreat because I can't pack it. I need to use it.
So Jennifer says it looks like a piece of granite. Sue Jansen agrees.
I did get a little green there with the gold and the black. I don't see anything else I want to pick at because I want to leave that there. That's going to be purple when it dries. Did I pack skewers? I think I put 2 small packs in there, didn't I?
You're going to have to unpack everything and check.
I was supposed to write everything down. That went in each bin. I still may have to do that.
New Zealand.
What's New Zealand?
Justine had a question. If you'd like to visit a state or country, where would you go to?
Oh,
Some interesting answers. Alaskan cruise. Greece.
Hawaii.
Germany.
I want to go to Hawaii and stay at Mike's condo. I miss those guys. I did talk to Mitch yesterday, though, and
They're
today,
still around.
and today.
They're just in a different time zone.
I know it's hard to talk to him now.
And Shelly says, let's go to Hawaii.
Yeah, we can. We it's got 2 bedrooms, Shell. You and Jimmy go with us.
Is that going to be the next retreat?
Well, in Hawaii, we'll be playing with Stone Cold. Be fun. All right.
Michelle says, that little spot of white at the bottom.
That's actually the opal or the knockout. It's going to be pinky. It won't dry like that, I promise. There's no white in here at all.
Shelly says, I'd love it. I think she's talking about your painting or the trip to Hawaii.
I don't know. Could be both.
The Shat's been to Hawaii 3 times. That's not fair. Everybody should be able to go to Hawaii at least once.
Just once. All right, I'm going to move this.
Good night, Dan. Have a great evening.
Get rid of this sloppy mess. Oh, that's pretty.
Shannon says she wants to see that dried.
We'll show it next
Come
Monday.
back next Monday.
Yep, every Monday night we show the ones from the week before.
Now she's just bragging. She's like 3 times.
My mom and dad went to Hawaii and loved it. It's a long flight, though.
Hello, Catherine. You're better late than never.
All right, I'm going to pick that up because it's too pretty not to. You didn't put the airbrush back where it belongs, mister. Mister.
Yeah, Joyce, I'm all in for the New Zealand trip. Australia is kind of iffy because of all the creatures.
Yeah, I'm not going there. They got those spiders. Those huntsman spiders. I'm a wuss when it comes to spiders.
Let's see, Catherine was working. That's why she was resining.
That's what I'm going to be doing for the next 21 days. That'll be pretty when it's dry. Here, babe, can you put that on the rack for me? You shouldn't get paint on you if you hold it correctly. Thank you.
There's a correct way to hold these?
Yeah. There is. Nothing else looks appetizing to me. Too much red and black. I can do one more before we head out. I have a little round sitting here left over from last week that I could play with.
Welcome, Gretchen. Glad you could join us.
So I'm really bummed that painting didn't work the way we wanted it to. But now we know. Now we know. Okay.
So we're getting some Scotland and Ireland.
I really don't want to go anywhere.
That's not true.
Where do I want? Oh, I want to go to Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go hunt down my family.
You want to go to the beach?
Well, that's a given. I could live at the beach. Okay. So I know we've talked about using up paint on the wall.
Sue Johnson says she's been there, Christina.
To Poland. I've got to learn some more Polish before I go.
Yeah. Just talking to him in swear words isn't going to work.
No, it's not.
Cecilia says France. Brian says he's never been anywhere.
Okay. So,
Julie E says just a weekend in San Diego. Brian says, oh, well, Vegas. That doesn't count though, Brian.
okay, so I'm going to go with Chestnut Bronze, Barrage Posse. Grumbacher Turquoise Green. That bottle's getting low. And we'll use up this PBO. Blue, green, blue, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. I have both. That's why I always get confused. And some interference.
Brian said that was 25 years ago in Las Vegas.
Let's use interference blue. And how about, we haven't done this one in a long time. I could either do red oxide or I could do terracotta. Let me pull the red oxide and see. Boy, these paints need a good shake and a day of use. Wish there was a way I could take them all to the beach.
Looks like Shelly's starting a little rhyme. She says, I've been to Paris and London.
I'm going to do terracotta. Okay, and
Gretchen's going to Botswana in August.
I think I'm going to put a turquoise blue in there. Let's kind of go southwestern-y colors. We don't have a turquoise blue on the wall, do we? Nope. Nope. Oh, we got some ugly colors up there. I feel like I'm missing a color. I think I'll do gold and black too. Let's make lots of colors.
There you go. For now.
Okay. Let me get them in the order I want them.
What size canvas you doing?
Just that little round over there.
Yeah, not a lot of color for that little round.
I know. Okay, I think that's the way I want them. I gotta put some push pins in the back though. Oh my goodness. So unprepared. I did buy 2 of these tacking hammers for the beach because I wasn't taking mine because this is my daddy's. That's why it says Boots on it. That was my dad's nickname. Well, it was my nickname for a long time.
Little Boots.
Little Boots. Little Boots or Booty. There's lots of us.
Justine, je parle français?
Okay. There we go. She's good.
Brian. He doesn't have to do laundry tonight because he bought some more clothes. He can go 2 weeks now.
Brian, we have 2 washers and 2 dryers at the beach too, so you can go home with clean clothes too. And I have all the laundry soap and all that stuff packed, so nobody has to bring anything but their painting clothes.
We do have one spot open, right?
Yeah, we still have 1 bunk bed. If anybody wants to go.
May 15th to the 22nd.
Yep. The bunk bed is shared with probably my cousin Vic. I haven't decided yet where I'm putting everybody. And it's $6.50 for the week. That includes your room and painting.
That says he's going to show up with his 2 weeks worth.
Oh, he's going to bring his laundry to the beach.
Yep.
Save him some money on water and electric. That's funny. I didn't want to put a ton of terracotta in there because that might take over. Same with the gold. We want to stay with the teals and the turquoise. And then our orangey browns are just accent colors.
Nate wants somebody to volunteer, go to school for him so he can come to the beach.
I know. Want Nate to come too. It's not fair. I want him to come and Maria to come. But I got Shelly and Brian to pick on. So. Oh, I didn't say pick, did I? All right, let me go reverse because I like doing this. So switch up the order and go backwards.
Hello, Arthur. Glad you could join us.
So this canvas is probably a 10. I'm pretty sure it's a 10. I don't think I have any 8-inch rounds. If I do, I've already bloomed them all out.
Shelly says you said that out loud.
I have security at the beach. He just doesn't know it yet. And Bob Ross will be there. Right, Al? Okay, flip her up.
In spirit.
I think I'll put a little bit of black around that.
You're in a black mood tonight, aren't you?
I don't know what my problem is today.
Now you did it. Tammy's like, okay, the rest was chump change. That's okay. I'll pick on you, Tammy.
I don't want to pick on Tammy. I don't want to scare them off. I'm just kidding. All right, let's flip it.
Arthur said he's been pouring away, but he's a bit shy to show. Do you have any advice for him?
Well, join our group on Facebook, the Praj Posse with Christina Welch. Start posting in there. That way you have the support that you need when you're starting out sharing your work, because we all are very supportive in there. No one will jump on you in there and tell you that your stuff looks like crap, even if it did look like crap. And
everybody started new at one time or another, so
yeah, we all were beginners at one time. But you can pick up a lot of tips. Also, everybody's very, they love to share where the sales are at. So if you're looking for supplies, I know Shelly shares when there's good sales. I share when there's good sales.
I've seen several.
But we do have, the only rule we have is if you have a YouTube channel, you can only post one video per week, because I started the group for my subscribers to keep up with what's going on and check out some new artists. And it's more about my channel than their channel, so I try to keep it limited to one video per week, unless I see something really cool on when I'm watching videos, and I'll post it in the group.
And she watches a lot of videos.
I do. Every morning when I come out here, I turn it on, I drink my tea, check my emails,
That's part of the support that she does that people don't even realize. We've seen some up and coming people that are really showing up, doing some cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to pour some more of this paint off on the darker side. Well, I kind of like that dark side. I want to get rid of that rosebud in the middle. What are you giggling about over there, Alan?
Oh, Nate's just, he's typing out loud. Ditch school and possibly ruin my future career for an amazing week at a beach and art and everyone. Or be responsible adult-like and not beach.
Just, Nate, it's a business trip.
Nate, you're going to have to quarantine for one week. I think you can do it on the beach.
So I told everybody, if you're an artist and you have a business, this is a business trip. This is a tax write-off. I like this. I know that this is going to look totally different next week. So this is where I'm going to leave you guys so you can see it next week.
Catherine says, it looks galactic.
I really thought it would be more, if you look at the colors that I picked, I thought it'd be more Southwesty, but it's not. Not at all. It really did sell out a lot. But those are paints have been sitting a while. They probably had more silicone setting on the top. And I shook them, so.
Lots and lots
tiny
of
cells. Yep, tiny cells when you shake them. But there you go. Any more questions before we head out?
Lori says maybe next year.
We'll see if we do it again next year.
Don't worry.
It's a lot of work, but we're going to learn from this one. So
we're going to do it next year. I have no doubt.
Arthur, I get panic and anxiety attacks. I can't drive anymore. I can't go shopping by myself. There's a lot of things that I can't do by myself. If you ever need anybody to talk to, reach out to me. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. And don't forget the paint sale. Don't forget Thursday at 7 p.m. is our sponsor giveaway, 7 p.m. Eastern. And what else we got? Anything else?
May 1st.
Well, of course, May 1st is our St. Jude auction. So every piece that we sell, 75% of the net profits is going right to St. Jude. Last year we donated $3,000, so we're hoping to get somewhere in that ballpark again. Yeah, we'd like to get in that ballpark again. And it was a great successful auction, and I appreciate everyone that showed up that night. It was awesome. But love you guys, and we will see you Thursday. And if not Thursday, we will see you Monday. Thanks for watching.
Have a great evening.
Bye now.